Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
For Daryl Payne, the legal system has become a lifestyle. Stuck between a mental health crisis and a lack of insurance, his defense claims he just ran out of medication. But the court has heard it all before. From high-stakes drug pleas to the judge's bizarre warning about riding a bicycle, this is the raw reality of the courtroom. You're about to see the exact moment it all falls apart.
Payne, can I have parties announced?
Right, sick.
Christina McDonald for Mr. Payne.
And are you Mr. Payne?
Yes, Ms. Mayor.
Okay. All right, so on this case, was the competency evaluation completed?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you all proceeding on the motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Don't have an agreement to.
okay. Mr. Payne, did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? This document, did you
Yeah.
understand that? All right. Are you the same person who was placed on this probation on July 29, 2024 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Judge will be proceeding on violation of condition number 4, specifically that on or about the 7th day of November, 2025, in Berry County, Texas, the defendant, Daryl Avery Payne, who then and there failed to conduct himself in a proper and orderly manner, including an office visit, field visit, or any other contact with any supervisory officer or employee of the Berry County Community Division and Corrections Department in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? Okay. Are you waiving?
Judge will be proceeding on one more violation.
Okay.
Violation of condition number 43, specifically that in Berry County, Texas, the defendant, Daryl Avery Payne, who then and there failed to report to the Center for Health Care Services in violation of condition number 3.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? True? All right.
Judge will be waiving the remaining allegations.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
All right, by pleading true to violations of 4 and 43, the court could revoke you and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison. Do you understand? All right, and knowing that, do you still wish to proceed with this case?
Yeah.
All right, the court will find violations of 4 and 43 true. State, it's the court's understanding that you're going to be requesting revocation.
Judge, I think on this one, we're actually wanting to plead open to the court in regards to the issue of this case.
All right, state, what are you going to be requesting?
Judge, so looking at this, there was a previous NTR that was denied. The defendant was released to his brother.
Mhm.
And then after that, his brother lost track of him. He wasn't able to get into his appointments. I know that Christine is going to be asking for outpatient treatment. Judge, we're going to be asking for inpatient treatment. And it has already been given shots at being outside of in outpatient treatments. And because he was unable to comply with the condition of that, we'd be asking for inpatient treatment.
All right, so, and defense, I'll hear your argument, but this is where the court is coming from. Mr. Payne does well when he's on his medications. When he's not on his medications, this is when we get the inappropriate behavior, being belligerent, argumentative, being verbally aggressive. And then once he's back on his medications, we're back here. And then what ends up happening, he makes promise because he's stable on his medications. And then he goes to his brother. He's okay with his brother for a couple of months. Then he stops taking his medications. And then we're back here. So how are we going to address that?
May I
Yes,
address your
yes.
concerns, Judge? Judge, you did, this was a bench referral a few months prior to where we are today, Judge. I have spoken with my client's brother, and the main issue that we had when he was out was not that he was refusing meds, Judge, but it's that they ran out of medication. We tried referring him to True Mental Health. Unfortunately, that did not work with the type of insurance that he had. I went through his history, Judge. I see that he's been evaluated several times for the mental health impairment caseload, never met criteria. I can't fathom why, Judge.
Oh, because that's a sweet spot. Your mental health issues are either too severe or they're not severe enough, and it's rare that somebody hits that spot just right.
Yes, Your Honor. I did ask from probation the most recent mental health screening, Judge. They do not find that DDRF placement is appropriate because of my client stated at the time of that evaluation, they characterized him as highly symptomatic. And they state that his baseline, Judge. My client is sick. We have had him calmed. He's been calmed several times by every attorney, it looks like, that has been put on this case. But this evaluation does say that my client would be best served by intensive case management, Judge, through the FACT team at this.
Okay, so here's the thing, and this is where we are. Where we are is we already know what's going to end up happening. What's going to end up happening is there's going to be some issue with his medication. He's not going to take it. He's going to disappear. Then we're going to be back here with something else. The inpatient treatment is not long-term, so there's nothing. So the question is, what do we do? I mean, if he wants, I'll give him 2 years in the prison, give him credit for any time served. If he's been in inpatient treatment, he'll get credit for that. Or if he wants, I'll continue him. Probation.
Judge, everything that you've stated, that's what's been happening. It's just a revolving issue that we have.
So I don't think he's going to be successful on probation. And I mean, if you all want to continue him, you can. I don't think inpatient treatment is the place because guess what? He's stable. He's on his medication.
And Judge, that's why I was asking if you would consider the FACT team, because they are intensive case management. If my client does qualify for their services, they'd be doing frequent home visits. It's added support that he's.
CR 010917, State versus Ruben Zamora. Can I have parties announce?
Megan Galloway, third state.
Robert Porter for Mr. Zamora.
And are you Mr. Zamora? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Zamora, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, you're leaving the count two and proceeding on.
No objection.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right. In count one, you're charged with manufacturing and delivery of controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams of first degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mrs. Zamora, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count one. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense in count one, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Did offer states one and attached?
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Please, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Respectfully, we request the court to follow the agreement.
All right. Court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told the other person. If you're riding on a bicycle, you're not allowed to ride a bicycle on the sidewalk. I'm sure your attorney has told you that. Whatever hand signals that are needed to turn left, turn right for stop. If you're on a bicycle, you have to do those hand signals. If you do not, you're subject to be pulled over for a traffic violation. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, counsel. Cabanas, are you ready? All right, court is calling 2024 CR 008221 State versus Eduardo Reyes. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Printer, State.
Judge, good morning. Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Mr. Reyes.
Are you Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Eduardo Reyes who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 008221 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group B, less than 1 gram, on October 3rd, 2024 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Judge will be proceeding on a violation for 1, specifically that on or about the 9th day of March 2026 in Berry County, Texas, the defendant Eduardo Anthony Reyes committed the offense of possession of controlled substance PG 1B in violation of condition 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State.
Judge will be waiving the remaining allegation.
Any objection?
No objection,
Did
Judge.
you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court will could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Judge. The proposed agreement is to revoke the defendant, sentence him to 15 months in the state jail, and the state will be TICing 2026 PF 10360.
That is our understanding, Judge.
All right, and I'm sorry, how much time you're requesting?
15 months, 1-5.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, yes.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will revoke, find you guilty. Take in consideration 2026 PF 10360, 15 months in the state jail facility. The court will request the therapeutic community. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so we can go off the record. Here's the thing. When you're released from custody, you need to get some inpatient treatment. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. All right, so what do you all wish to do?
Your Honor, I spoke to my client about the possibilities about time credit. My client still would like me to advocate for a chance to work with the fact team and be continued on probation, Your Honor.
Judge, excuse me. Judge, I do have to advocate for the needs of the state and the needs of the community because of that, you'd be asking for clarification.
All right, and let me ask you, I don't know where it went, my trial court certification.
I did fill in.
I'm missing one for Eduardo. Find one of those.
much time does he have in?
620 days, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, how much?
620. And Your Honor, again, I believe if given the opportunity, fact could help my client, Judge. It's something that he's never been screened for. And it's something that I wish would have been an opportunity when he had medication available to him, Judge. Because you are right, my client does decline rapidly, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't want this. And if we didn't have all the barriers we had, Judge, and he was on his medication, we would have been able to get him to that appointment. I have no doubt in my mind.
And what program are you suggesting?
Judge, what they found appropriate on the mental health evaluation, it's the FACT team. It is through the center. That's their highest level of care. I believe it's level of care 4. He does have to qualify for it. But it is a type of program where case management would go to his house. And because my client's baseline is where it's at, that's why the evaluator recommended that. They believed that more case management was what my client needs more support in the community, Judge, and that is available through FACT.
All right. For some reason, I don't have his trial court certification. Could you do another one? I know you have it from me. Do you not?
I did one, Judge, but I can do another one. This is from this morning. But I only have this, so.
Okay. Could you complete another one for me, please?
Sure, Judge.
And probation, what are you recommending?
Judge. My concern is, right now, his living situation, his ability to get to and from the Center for Healthcare Services in order for them to do those evaluations.
Sorry to change.
I'm at a loss, Judge, in this particular one.
And Judge, I did speak with his brother. He is willing to have him at the house. I know that's where he was before. It was going well, just as the court mentioned when he was on his medication. If we can get him to FACT quick enough, Judge, and make sure if there's any way to expedite this, he can be successful, Judge. He has
Well,
family
will
support.
FACT evaluate him at the jail?
That's what I was trying to find out.
I don't know, Judge. I can make a phone call. I'm not really familiar with back through the Center for Healthcare Services.
All right. And state, if you were asking for time, how much time would you be requesting?
Yes, for a minute.
All right. So this is what the court will do. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There should be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of SSI within 45 days of release. He's to be evaluated for the FACT team while in custody. If not accepted to the FACT team, then there's going to be inpatient treatment with probation's recommendation of a facility. And there should be field visits until further notice. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yeah.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is based upon the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. And I'm sorry, as a condition of his community service, I'm sorry, as a condition of his community supervision, I'm going to order no residing in households with minors. All right, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you. For
All
your
right, thank you.
consideration. Judge, as far as the fact evaluation, can I check with to make sure?
Check with probation. And if you'll remain on the case until he's either in the fact
Court.
or if he's in some type of inpatient treatment. And if you have an objection to the inpatient treatment that's suggested, if he's not accepted in fact, we can have a hearing on that.
Yes, Judge.
All right, everyone, court is going on recess.
3 defendants, 3 different paths, but the same cold reality of the system. Payne gets another chance at treatment, while Zamora and Reyes head to state facilities to pay their debt. Is a prison cell the right place for a mental health crisis, or are we just delaying the inevitable? Let us know what you think in the comments.